What's up, everybody? This is the Grand Line Gazette. We are back with another one. We are talking about the cover stories. If you guys are new to the series, right before we get started, this is Kev. I'm Corey. We talk about One Piece damn near every damn day. We talk about manga chapters, episodes, character breakdowns, uh, faction breakdowns,
Yep.
devil fruit discussions. We talk about it
Mm.
all. This series is
Oh,
about the cover stories. One Piece has gone through some breaks recently. We have some skip weeks. We've got some holidays. We got, health issues. Everything's happening. So there's plenty of content. We're going back in time. We're going through all the cover stories because we know two things. Oda loves Easter eggs, and these are canon. So, with all the knowledge we have now in this current time in 2024, almost 2025, we're going to use
yep.
all this knowledge with these One Piece cover stories. We're going to try to plot out where One Piece is going. If this is your first show, like, subscribe, write down your favorite cover story, write down something you missed, write down your favorite thing from this cover story, and, we'll read it, like it, comment back. I don't know. We'll do all that. All right,
Yep.
let's get started. But before we get started, Kev, how's everything going?
It's going good, man. Just about to start season 2 of Blue Lock. They've dubbed quite a bit of it, so gonna hop into that next. What about you?
Uh, I don't have. I have a lot of anime I'm supposed to be watching, and so I'm in that.
Sure.
I'm in that mode where it's like I just won't watch anything because I can't decide what I'm gonna dedicate. Because when I like something, I go all in.
I'm right
You
there
know?
with it. I get it. I get it.
So
How's Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones has been really good. Season two,
Yep.
or season four, episode three. Uh, I'm about 12 years late, but everybody, I've been watching Game of Thrones. I've seen a Joffrey kid die. I've seen fire
Thank you.
demon devils. I've seen
Mm-hmm.
little
Mm-hmm.
girls stab people to death.
Mm-hmm.
Hell
Mm-hmm.
of a show.
That's all in there. Yep.
I
That's all there.
was thinking, I was like, I should have made a channel just to talk about that. But this one is talking about something else in the past that is kind of topical. The Diary of Koby-Meppo. The second cover story,
Mm-hmm.
I think is very topical. The last episode of the season so far was Kobe using his honesty impact. So we're gonna look
Oh,
back at Kobe, we're gonna look back at Garp, we're gonna look back at Helmeppo, and look back at my favorite guy, Bogard. So let's get started.
I respect Bogart.
Yeah, you can't not.
Facts.
Chore boys. Obviously, Helmeppo's a little bit older because the dude's smoking cigarettes and he's got loafers on.
Dude, he's out here smoking though. That's crazy. I didn't expect that from Helmeppo. He seems like a dweeb, so I didn't expect that. But I mean, you could see the determination on Kobe's face. I mean, that's something that's throughout the whole entire series. He has a job and he's happy to do it. Even with cleaning the clothes on the next page, he's happy to help out. He's happy to be a chore boy.
And while they're yelling at them and everything like that, he ain't worried about it. This dude, look at
Hmm.
him. You want to know what happened? Kobe probably got right to work, and then he was probably like, "This is beneath me." You know what I mean? Let it
Yeah.
stack up, and then he was like, "Oh well, now I got to do it," while everybody else is doing swords and shit.
Well, it's also weird because he was so mistreated by Alvita. So it was like, this may be like a nice change of pace where he's like, I'm doing the same chores, but I'm getting screamed at less, maybe, or something like
Yeah,
that.
or differently. Like I mean,
Yeah.
they're just trying to build me, not break me down. They're
Yeah,
breaking me
exactly.
down to build me. Um, Very reminiscent of what's her name? She is what Sabo Koala.
Voila.
You know how when she
Nice.
went
Fair
on
enough.
Fisher Tiger's
Hmm.
boat and then she was basically crying, smiling while she was cleaning. They're like, "Yo, you ain't got to do all that."
Yeah.
Um, yeah, very reminiscent of that too. Uh, but yeah, Kobe and Helmeppo, they get some friends outside the base. Helmeppo tries to make a little what are these voodoo
Luffy straw
dolls?
doll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to stab it.
Yeah,
He's really mad about this Luffy thing, dude. Which is also another thing that we'll find out later in this cover story. Like, he may like what Luffy did by the end of it because of kind of how it turns out. But for now, Kobe's Kobe just shows that determination. He's staying up late. Everyone else is asleep. He's studying. He's working hard. Back to what you said, the honesty impact. He's up late. Garp is the one training him, and he's going above and beyond even that. And it's kind of crazy. It's good for him.
Okay. And then we get to the thing that Kobe talked about. When everybody was asleep, I had to work. Because everybody was already good, I had to be twice as good. 4 times as good. I like that.
I do too.
Axam Morgan, prisoner.
Meppo's daddy.
Yeah, and there's Meppo crying about it. Like, afraid of his dad still. I guess rightfully so, but also, bro.
I was about to say.
I guess rightfully so. I can't say anything.
I don't know. Yeah, I was about to say. I understand being scared of him, and then in the next page, I understand being sad for him. Look, I don't disagree with the penalty being given out, but as the son, it would that'd be kind of sucks. I get it. Like, you don't want your dad to die, but you also understand.
Yeah, and so they're talking about it a little bit. Chores, and more chores. Chores, and more. And then there's an interruption. Bam, we got Garp showing up.
Dude.
But they didn't say it. They didn't say who it was.
No, because at this point we don't know, right?
Nope.
We just know him as the dog guy. He's not even Luffy's grandpa or nothing.
And then this dude, this fucking 1920s detective.
Oh.
Yeah, there's
that's his right hand man, dog. That's his right hand man.
Yeah. Here's Axam Morgan just looking at him. He's like, whatever, man. I'm already going to jail. Slices. That's kind of crazy, though. That's kind of crazy.
Slices him and then takes his own son hostage. That's crazy. But then in the next picture, you'll see that like Garp isn't like it cut him. But then in the next image,
wait, did I pass it already?
Oh no! Like here soon. Like you'll see like his tux is not even cut, so it's kind of weird. I mean, mistakes happen. Obviously, the cover story isn't gonna be perfect.
Or maybe that was like the hockey before the hockey. Like we knew about it. It was supposed to be like, wow, this guy's not even phased though. He just kind of fell back.
Fair enough. So they're all afraid to like shoot at him. He's getting away. But Kobe...
No, it looks like they're about to shoot at him, and then Kobe stops them from shooting at him.
Bro, Kobe is ready to stand up to the Marines for his boy. Like, that's crazy.
This is a very subtle thing. How they will quickly turn on Meppo as well, just to get Axam Morgan. I mean, we've seen that with Buster Calls. We've seen that in even the most recent chapter where they're like, this lady even sank the battleships. I'm like, no, I'm still thinking you guys sink your own battleships just as some collateral damage for reports. But the Marines will turn on their people for their own benefit. Kobe ain't about it.
Bogart, man, he came in here slicing and die. Look how many pieces those guns are in, dude. How fast. This guy's crazy.
Before he even finished his sentence, too.
Mm-hmm. But even Garp feels the same way as Kobe does. He stops the cannon from firing, and he doesn't let it happen. So he explains that the only reason that Axam Morgan was able to hit him was he was sleeping. He was sleeping standing up. This whole
time. Yeah, he was probably bored waiting in line. He's like, because they had to walk him up there, so he's probably whatever. that one piece sleep with the snot bubble or something.
No, that's what it was. You can see it in chapter 104 after this one.
Okay, cool. Well, before that though, Meppo, his leg's shaking, but he is confronting his dad, which does take a lot, especially if you're someone like Meppo. You're pretty much like, well, this dude went and cut down Garp. He's gonna kill me. He don't care about me.
He's gonna kill you. But then, like you said, 104, he's sleeping. You can see the snot bubble. But you can see all the Marines in the background. I mean, all of us who've watched One Piece throughout we can already animate the show in our heads. It's like, we get it.
Sleeping. That's back in the day when they used to do shark teeth. Teeth were all pointy and shit. But yeah. So, Axeham Morgan still has his son captive. He's like, I guess it's just what we're doing, but you know what? Oh, actually, no, never mind. I'm sorry. He lets his son go.
Jumps off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't need him anymore.
Yeah. Besides killing him, he's like, you know what? You stood up to me. If you don't want to be here, don't be here. Then I thought this was a family.
I thought we were gonna do crimes.
Yeah. I thought you were my son. Okay. But yeah, he lets Helmeppo go back.
Yeah, but both of them are apologetic. I mean, they're chore boys getting in the way of events, so they're an hindrance to the Marines right now. So they have to apologize, but they don't know what's in store for them.
Yeah, Helmeppo got in the way. Like Koby is constantly defying orders, blatantly. But I guess it's like you can't demote him for doing that because he was doing that when he was a chore boy. So if you're gonna demote him for that, it's like, why'd you even promote him in the first place? This dude's always defying people. Like, you know what I mean?
That's true.
You can't be mad. 5 seconds before Garp speaks.
Yeah, and then like right here, you see like the determination again. Just 109. Oh, sorry, 109. You see the determination. Like they're ready to go to war and fight. And so
it did mention his name. It said Vice Admiral Garp's negligence, but then it, as you were saying, and then, bam, he takes them as their students. I'll take these two. Ain't that some shit though,
dude? Like,
I'll take these two.
You just bought some children on the ocean.
Imagine working there too. Yeah. I was doing my job. Like, imagine being the guy that wanted to fire the cannon. Like, are you serious right now?
I mean, you pull the trigger and it just blows up in your. It's like, thanks, Garp.
Yeah, but it's like, bro, like I was doing my job. You're gonna take the two people that stopped me from doing my job? Well, all right, man. I don't know about this job.
But Garp sees something in them, man. Like,
yeah.
Nothing. Like, he doesn't know as of right now that Helmeppo and Koby probably had an interaction with Luffy. I don't think he knows that. So that just is icing on the cake later on. But like he sees something in them, and like going back to what you said.
I think he learns that though in between this one. I think he does Luffy and Zoro versus Zoro. So I think this is when he learns about Luffy at like with Axeham Morgan and everything. Like Luffy and Zoro were the ones that with Axeham Morgan. I think this is when he learned about Luffy. But I think in between this point and in between this point and this point, or in between this point and this point, is when Koby tells him about Luffy. Mm-hmm. I think Koby told him about Luffy very early on because he was probably like, yo, what's the story with him and Axeham Morgan?
Yeah, fair enough.
So,
yeah, that'd be
Koby would have to tell him how he got there. It was like, wait, you were on a pirate? Yeah, and then there's a pirate named Luffy saved me. And he's like, God damn it, Luffy.
Luffy.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is in the show, and that makes sense in the show. That's what they do very well in the live action show.
Oh, really?
That's what they do very well. They do some things that I'm not too crazy about, but make sense. But that they do very well. More chores, but now working out.
I mean, Koby's character is already changing. Like, we're only a chapter in. And, like, his entire body has changed. Like, his face has changed.
His birds have changed. Look at their faces and their determination. Yeah, they got little spikes and stuff on the back of their heads now. I bet you these seagulls are going to stay through all of his cover stories. These are little seagull chicks.
They did. Yeah, look at them. Yeah, they're in the background bowing to the... They're sleeping. That's how long they're training. They're sleeping on the ground. Like, that's crazy. Good for, I mean, it just goes to show that Helmeppo might be somebody worth keeping an eye on, is all I'm thinking. Worth keeping an eye on. Koby's worth it, obviously. But little girl that they made friends with cries because they didn't tell him that they were leaving. And then you see Beauregard, who is the one who trained Helmeppo every day.
You see how Helmeppo has a stack of like knots on his head? but
Yep,
Kobe
they
has
all
3 of them, and he keeps getting up. Yeah.
I'm up a week, but he's not Sanji weak or anything like that, so I won't say that.
Yeah, but we'll see. I mean, obviously, a lot of this we kind of see in flashbacks and stuff, and a lot of these get flashbacks fleshed out in the anime in the most recent season and chapters and stuff like that. But
Sure.
Yeah, overall, like how you like this cover story?
I like it a lot. This is the future of what we know as Sword. Right here, this is the beginning of it for me, at least, because these are kids who, at the very least, they just committed treason. At least Kobe did. Like he just tried to shoot other Marines, and so I don't know. It's weird, but I trust in Garp just like I trust in Luffy, except Marineford. But it's fine. I will never forgive him for that. I won't. I can't. That's just me. Don't worry about me.
But hey, we're not arguing about it. So
we're not arguing.
So I don't need to forgive him right now because we're not bringing it up. Everybody, don't bring up Garp and Marineford to Kev. But how do you guys feel about this at home? These are the first introduction of Garp for like 200 more chapters until we see him after, you know what I mean, Water 7. Not Water 7. Yeah, Water 7. Is Bogard. We see Helmeppo and Kobe, the Wonder Years. You know what I'm saying? So it's very cool. The third cover story is going to be Django, and then we have Hotshot. So, we're going to keep this running. If this is a series you guys like, let us know. We will continue it. If you guys have anything that you guys want to talk about that we missed in this, let us know that in the comments below. And we will be back next week with another one.
Peace.